Hello, beginner violin student. I wanted to come on and just talk about the bow and the bow hold. So first, this video assumes that you already know the parts of the bow, so we won't go over that. And just a reminder that the bow is held with the right hand. So your right hand holds the bow. The first thing you want to do is shake out your hand. You want to have no tension in those fingers. Then I want you to look at how naturally curved your fingers are. See that? This is the basic shape of your bow hold. Your fingers naturally go where they're supposed to go. Okay? Before I do this, I show you the hold on the bow. I want you to pay attention to something. Notice how naturally these two fingers are together, right? The middle fingers are together. That's how our skeleton is created. Okay, middle fingers are naturally together. These two, the pointer and the pinky, are there's space, a little space in between. Okay, this is the natural shape of your hand. And then that thumb is, there's just a slight bend in the thumb at the joint. You know, here's this knuckle here. Okay. So now I'm going to demonstrate this on a marker first. So I'm going to take my thumb and put it under like this, and you're going to place it on the side here. And you see the slight bend. I'm going to bring my middle finger around, and naturally the ring finger will sit next to the middle finger. There's the shape. See, there's the circle. Here's a circle in between the thumb and the middle finger. This is what you want to look for. Okay, these two are not yet on the marker, but this is the shape. Notice the direction I'm leaning with my hand. I'm leaning toward the left. Okay, your index finger will then lay across this way toward the left, sort of around that second joint here, on the second joint, and you're leaning this way, not like that, not toward the pinky, but toward the what is this? The pointer finger, and then the pinky will sit on top. And what do you notice about your fingers? What do you notice? Only the pinky is on top. So the pinky should not sit or hang over. Only these three hang over. This one is on top. This is the shape. I recommend practicing your bow hold with a marker. If you don't have a marker, you can use a pen or a pencil. Okay. No, and then again, notice, remember when we had I had you do this? Natural shape of your fingers. Look, here they are on the marker. So here's your slightly bent thumb, fingers over, pinky on the top. And then some exercises you can do just to promote relaxation and those soft, curvy fingers. Tap the pinky. Practice tapping the pinky. Make sure your elbow is, not up like this or doing, this. This is very uncomfortable. That's strange. So this wrist should be, there's like a little, like a waterfall in the arm, okay? Okay, pinky, tap, tap, tap. You're tapping the tension. Index finger, same thing. You do the same with the middle fingers. Okay, no tension, and wiggle your thumb. You make sure it's nice and loose. Okay. Then when you're ready to try it on the bow. And with here, I want you to pick up the bow with both hands like this, holding the stick. Okay, we're going to take our violin hand and place it here on the stick for support. And you're going to place your right hand in the middle first, because I want you to see how easy it is to pick that up, right? Just like if you were to pick up a pen or something from the floor with these two fingers, it's so easy to do that. And look, in the middle, because in the middle of your bow, it's lighter here. So it's easier to hold the bow here. And look, that same shape I showed you on the marker, you do this on the stick, in the middle of your stick. Okay, the middle of your bow. Okay. Then I want you to take your hand. Now we're going to slide your bow hand, just go like this, up and down. So do that. A couple times, a few times. And notice the relaxed fingers, curvy fingers here. Okay. And then another exercise. Well, let's do this first. We're going to slide all the way down to where your hand will sit, which is around the frog area, right? And the grip here. So we started here, and with that shape, do not change the shape when you're sliding up and down. So not this. Sometimes I see students doing this. No leaning on the pinky. We want to lean on the index, toward the index finger. No pressure on the pinky. Okay, this way, and then slide. And there's our bow hold. See, and then there's some exercises that we'll do to promote a good bow hold. But I just wanted to show you the hold. This is one exercise you can do. Another one is this. I'm going to tell a really quick story using characters you may know. They come from the Disney family. Peter Pan and Wendy. They're best friends. Okay. Peter Pan, Wendy. They like to play in the water with their feet in the water. So here. So notice Peter Pan and Wendy go over the frog. Cover your frog's eye. Okay. In the story, we have the character of the enemy of Peter Pan, like the pirate. The pointer is the pirate. So he sits here. He lays here, far from with some space between he and Peter, because they don't like each other. Okay. Tinkerbell is the other character. Pinky is Tinkerbell. She does not like the water. If she goes into the water, she'll lose her fairy power. So she sits on top of the stick. Okay. And then finally, there's that crocodile. Remember the crocodile? So here's our thumb, and he sits under the water like this. So for my very beginners, young beginners, you'll place your thumb on the outside there. See, on the outside of the clip, the way I showed you on the marker. But for those older students who maybe can handle putting their thumb on the inside, because this is where the thumb will sit eventually. So maybe little hands, let's put the thumb on the outside, but on the inside, the thumb will sit just like on the outside, but you just bring it up underneath that black winding here, like that. See? You do not want to put the thumb through the hole, not like that, because there's no control if you do that. And plus it doesn't look good, it doesn't feel good. So you just rest it on this part of the bow, like that. Okay. There's your bow hold. And then here you can, again, practice doing this. Okay. Make sure everything's loose. Elbow should be lower than your wrist. All right, that's it. So I hope you found something useful about these tips, and we will do more later. Thank you for watching.